All right, thanks to those joining me live and to those who'll be joining me on archive. D-Style Boxing here. I'm joined by Haplotype. What's up, Haplotype?
What's up, D-Style? Thanks for having me.
Well, so first of all, fair use statement, right? All media used in production in this video is for research, criticism, and public edification, okay? I'm not making any money out of this. This is not my property. It actually belongs to HBO, not to, who is this person? IBHOF22 does not own this content, right? So if this content hasn't been copyrighted, mine shouldn't either. I'm not playing the sound, and we are providing commentary for this. All right, so give me a break, YouTube. That's all I got to say. Not the most official fair use statement ever, but there you go. That's just my style.
It's D-Style.
Yeah, that's the D style. All right. Anyway, so let's see. Tail of the tape here. First of all, Haplotype, go ahead and I'm going to bring up the chat here, but go ahead and read off the tail of the tape there.
Okay, we've got age. Williams is 28. Martinez is 34. We've got height. Williams 6'1.5". I have an issue with that. I think that guy's more like 6'3". I think they were trying to decrease his height in order to not make him seem like such a giant. But that's the official height, 6'1.5". Martinez at 5'10", 5'10" even. Arm length 26.5 inches for Williams. 24 inches, which is pretty respectable for Martinez. The weight for Williams, 157. Weight for Martinez, 159. And then that was the official weigh-in the day before weights. And the weight on the night of the fight for Williams was 166, and also the same 166 for Sergio Martinez.
All right, let me just do something here really quick. There we go. All right, so there we go. And they don't have the reach there, but I believe Williams had a pretty significant reach advantage over Sergio Martinez.
I like, I don't know if you know Hatman's like whole, he does this whole spiel about arm length versus reach. I prefer the arm length measurement, but yeah, Williams' reach is insane.
Well, you got to factor in the size and the height of the person too a little bit.
Of course.
Because they can use their height using their long legs, which but yes, arm length definitely is pivotal, although there's not much of a difference here, ironically.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Martinez's arm length is as long as it is. I thought, 2.5 inches is a significant advantage in arm length, but I would have expected it to be more, honestly.
Yeah. Most definitely. Let's go ahead and get this fight started here. This is going to be very, I don't know, a lot of people remember the fight, but a lot of people don't remember the small venue.
Yeah, the ballroom.
It was in a little ballroom. Middleweight title fight. This was not a championship fight. For those that don't remember, Paul Williams was scheduled to fight Kelly Pavlik. The fight fell through, I believe, once or twice, and they moved on. Martinez was a late replacement.
Has the middleweight division changed?
Yeah. Yeah, it has. Although these two guys weren't really...
they were coming up from 154, I think.
Yeah. Although this was also a time, by the way, I don't know who remembers this, but when you had journalists and people in the boxing circle saying... Paul Williams can fight from 154 all the way to 168, they were saying.
Definitely had the height for that, but I don't think he had the bone mass.
No, he doesn't. And we'll see right now that he didn't. But and Williams was a favorite here. No one really was giving Martinez a shot. I was one of the few YouTubers on here that picked Martinez to win this fight.
Yeah, I honestly... going in, I really like Martinez at this time. I remember being really high on him. I honestly thought he was cruising for a bruising in this one because I thought Paul Williams was just too rangy for him. But I did really like Martinez even at this point in time. And this fight was a surprising fight to me.
Yeah. Well, Martinez was stopped by Antonio Margarito earlier in his career, and they're showing highlights of that 10th-round fight. He definitely won that fight.
Yeah, he did.
Should have won him by knockout.
Yeah, that was the one they called a draw.
Yeah.
Oh, we should score that one, dude.
Technically, they should have DQ'd the corner for going into the ring. He also technically got the knockout. Actually, not technically. The ref counted to 10. And he still outboxed him.
I can't remember how they called it a draw, though. What, was it like a technical draw or something?
Yeah. It wasn't as a draw. Maybe worth to watch that fight.
Yeah. We should do that one eventually.
We'll watch the second round knockout after this one.
Okay.
Spoiler alert.
Uh-oh.
All right. For those watching, make sure you thumbs up the video. If you're watching live, go ahead and join the scoring. And on archive, leave me your scorecard. Tell me what you think. Thumbs up the video. Support the channel. Paul Williams looking confident here.
I always liked Paul. I really did. I really loved watching him beat Margarito. I mean, the guy always had a great attitude. He trained hard. He had a unique body type that was problems for everybody. The only thing that really ever gave him problems to me was the overhand left that
Southpaws like Martinez and Lara had.
Yeah, no, but the first one who discovered it was the welterweight.
Quintana,
yeah. He discovered it, and he used it really well.
He did.
And I think that helped Martinez. I think Martinez must have studied that before this fight.
You know, he Quintana won it was a close fight, but I felt he won the first fight against Williams. Although that's actually worth a second look.
That was a great fight. I mean, it was tooth and nail the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, when someone's that much taller than you and you can lean to the side and just pitch a hand over the top and their head's always there, you're going to hit them. And, people took advantage of that on Williams.
Yeah.
Whereas, people say –
the reason people stopped paying attention to that, especially coming into this fight, and I knew the southpaw stance of Martinez and that great left of his is going to give Williams a lot of problems. Also, the speed and his lateral movement, which we'll see in the fight, if I remember correctly, right?
Right.
But that rematch against Quintana when he knocked him out in the first round, it's like people got amnesia. They forgot the first fight ever happened.
Yeah, it made it seem like it was a fluke the first time.
Right, which actually, I'm not saying it was a fluke, but if you were to call one of those a fluke, which one is a fluke?
I don't think either of them are a fluke. I think, when Williams determined himself to get revenge, he got it. But
but my thing is, if they fought 10 times, Williams doesn't knock him out in the first round again. I guess that's the point I'm trying to make. He probably wins other fights, but knocks him out again.
After he lost, though, what is my contention that once he lost against Quintana, that in the second fight after a loss, I would give him 3 knockouts out of 10.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the first round.
Yeah, that was
he probably does eventually, like Cotto stopped him. He'll probably stop Quintana in other fights, but I don't know about the first round.
I'm just saying he was so embarrassed by that first fight that he came out with bloodlust in the second fight. But in first fights, I agree with you. He would not get a knockout.
Martinez was never a devastating puncher if you look at his record. But for some reason, he started stopping more guys at middleweight because of his speed. He was just too fast for a lot of those guys. I would have really liked to see a Martinez at this point of his career against a Gennady Golovkin or a Canelo.
Well, I think this particular Martinez would beat Canelo for sure.
Too much speed?
Too much speed
Footwork.
and volume.
And look how Lara gave him problem. Lara doesn't have that type of output.
Right.
So I think it would have been a good fight. I agree Martinez wins, but it would be a good fight. And right now, I don't think Canelo's peaked yet. I think Canelo has 2-3 more years to get even better, in my opinion.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
But then again, I could be wrong. What's up to Doc in the chat? Says Doc says Paul Williams was both awesome and frustrating as a fan. True statement. Mr. Doc says you just wanted a trainer to make him use his reach, etc. But that was never going to be how he fought. I always forget Margarito beat the crap out of Martinez at 147. Yep. And Paul Williams outboxed Margarito. So even though Margarito came in late, but came on late. I know Calix wants to do Margarito versus Williams. So I look forward to do that one.
Yeah, that to me that was a clear win, but hey, you never know when you look back again.
Yep. Jimmy Lennon Jr. announced the wrong ref, by the way. That wasn't it. He gave the wrong name. That or HBO had the wrong name on the screen. One or the other. Somebody messed up. It's strange watching Jimmy Lennon Jr., by the way, on HBO.
That is strange.
I just realized
I always
that.
think of him as a Showtime guy.
Look at that little arena for like this fight, you know? It was not considered a big fight. It became a big fight.
Well, as a hardcore fan, I was excited for this. Like it was, you know, a big arena fight. But I understand for the public. Here we go.
Yeah. Well, Williams already putting on pressure. Yeah. A lot of unnecessary movement by Williams, I feel, right there. But
I can't see it quite probably as smoothly as you can. So I saw a nice right there by Williams.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Jabs to the body by Martinez.
I think Martinez is just sort of getting used to being in there with such
good right hand by Martinez.
Yeah, that was nice.
Williams is throwing, though. Missing some jabs, but he's throwing. Jab to the body by Martinez and a left by Williams. Upstairs.
And there's the knockdown.
That was a knockdown.
Yeah. I felt that was a legit knockdown.
It was. Martinez even acknowledged it. He did. But watch what happens right now. I think you remember anyway, but I think a lot of people were feeling like, yeah, maybe he'll be too much. Martinez was some he didn't really land those, though. That left by Martinez on top of the head of Williams landed.
Can you imagine if Williams was with Emmanuel Stewart?
Jabs to the body by that would have been a good trainer from.
Someone who could really show him how to use that height.
William with a right hand inside, and Martinez holds him.
Inside tapping there.
Yeah. Pales in comparison if you watch Duran and Hagler, how they were boxing on the inside.
Yeah, I think in general, inside fighting has gone way downhill.
Yeah.
Over time.
Good jabs to the body by Martinez in this round. At this point, I mean, I pretty much have the round even because Williams got the knockdown, but I feel Martinez is boxing him.
Yeah, I think to me this is a Williams round. I think he came out slugging. He's been in control of the round, but Martinez has landed some good shots.
Holding him. Ooh, good left by Williams lands. Another left by Williams. Short hook by Martinez. And a big right hand by Martinez. Good hook.
And there's the other knockdown.
I felt like both of them did good work. Martinez landed the cleaner shots, but more output and more aggressiveness by Williams. Both got knockdowns. I feel like Martinez's knockdown was a little more noticeable, I guess, or I don't know what the word
Conclusive.
is, but it affected Williams more, I should say. Where the other one was more of a flash knockdown. But I'm going to score it even. I always score it this round even.
But what number do you give? You give each guy 8?
10-10.
You give it 10-10?
Yeah.
To me, I would give both guys 8 for that.
Really?
Yeah, 8-8.
I think you mean 9 each? Even round with a knockdown each?
I guess so, yeah. I guess that would be 9-9.
I guess they usually do 9-9 if one guy wins and there's a
you have
point
to lose
taken
a
away.
point for a knockdown. So it's got to be 9-9 or 8-8. But I guess it's 9-9.
Well, let's see here. If you have a guy winning that round, it'll be like a 10. I mean, that's, ooh, good.
If you had a guy winning, it'd be 9-8, I think, right?
I mean, you don't have to bring the other one down. It kind of breaks even. So a lot of people.
I thought if someone gets knocked down, they automatically lose a point.
Good hooks by Martinez there.
That's a good exchange.
Like Letterman did it 10-9. So. Ooh, good jab by Martinez. Better round by Martinez so far. Williams got a jab in there. Right hand by Martinez.
Martinez knows he's got to close that distance by now.
Yeah.
And he's got the quickness to do it.
It's almost like, ooh.
That was nice.
Good straight left by ironically, Williams was knocked down with a right hand, by the way, not with the
not with the left, right.
And Paul has such difficult time, man, with the left hand of southpaws. Paul Williams not interested in fighting on the inside.
It's funny how southpaws even have harder times with southpaws than orthodox guys.
Because they spend most of their career fighting orthodox guys.
Right. It's hard to get sparring.
Although it's the same as true about the other southpaws, so.
Yeah.
Although, those were kind of low by Williams, by Martinez, I mean. Then again, that's a long torso by Williams, so.
You think his torso is long? I think he's all legs, bro.
Well, I mean, look at where the trunks are.
I think, dude, his legs are super long.
This is a very, very. I mean, definitely had long legs, but I mean, he doesn't have a short torso or anything like that.
No, but I bet you if you measured the torsos, like they'd be about the same. All that extra height is in the lower half of the leg.
This is a very good round by Martinez.
Ooh.
Just made Williams miss there.
Oh, that was nice the way he exploited that. When Williams overshot his shot.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I definitely gave that to Martinez.
Yeah, I think so too. He definitely figured something out in that round. That's Jack Lowe. He's saying, throw the double jab.
Yeah. Doc confirmed it for me. It is 10-10. If you scored even.
Really?
Yeah. It's different. It's weird because if they take away a point, it's different. Like, for example, like a penalty or something like that.
Yeah, I guess I was wrong. I always thought it was mandatory that if someone.
But technically, it doesn't really make a difference, to be honest with you.
It doesn't. But, well, I mean, in the final score number, it makes a difference, but
Yeah.
it doesn't make a difference.
Both guys exchanged good shots in there. Good body shot by Martinez.
Wow, that's great action. I mean, these guys were insanely good.
I like how Martinez steps on the outside, circles, and brings it back to the middle.
And it's
like
rare.
that
it's rare you see
I did.
two southpaws this good that are, facing off on such a high level.
Misses, and Martinez missing some shots there, and
Williams finished.
Good leaping hook by Williams.
Yeah, nice hook.
Jab by Martinez, glancing blow though. Williams is just touching him upstairs, and then, but Martinez comes with those jabs to the body and jabs to the body.
How much balls does it take to drop your hands like that against a guy with such a reach like Williams? That's pretty amazing.
He never felt comfortable with his hands up, making Williams miss just barely there. The only problem with that type of defense, when you're making a guy barely miss, from a certain angle, it could look like they're hitting you.
Absolutely.
Ooh, good left by Martinez. Good jab, another jab, and Williams comes back with a right hand.
A left, straight
left.
Up.
Yeah, you're right, straight left. And I'm surprised Williams is not the one landing the jab that much.
He never used his height. I mean, that was the thing with him, dude. He gave up his height in every fight that I ever saw him fight in.
Yeah.
He wanted to volume. He was a volume guy. He wasn't a stay on the outside and use my advantages type of guy, which I thought he should have changed.
I do appreciate how Martinez at least trying to fight on the inside.
Right.
Although, see, Williams, I always thought he had a terrible jab. He needed to have somebody to school him with a nice jab.
And he could have had such a great jab, too, because he had the long arm.
I like Martinez had a really good up jab. Left by Martinez. Those punches wasn't that kind of low by Martinez, the body shot?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh, hook by, that's a close round.
He's so much shorter, though. Like, I don't fault him so much for throwing low.
Was that a good excuse?
I mean, I don't think I don't know. I never thought of him as a dirty guy. So, when I see that, I have to say, like, maybe it was a mistake.
That was a close round, but I edge it for Martinez.
I gave that one to Williams.
And Doc agrees with you. He gave it to Williams. Doc has it 1-1-1.
I have it even the first, Martinez second, and Williams third.
It's just Williams' jab. It's like he's leaning in, like when he throws a jab. I mean, why even be taller?
I think, once he lost after the second fight of these two guys, I thought he really should have thought about getting a different trainer. But that's a story for another time. Here comes round 4.
Although I don't know, I think I liked the work of Williams in that first round, and he had a knockdown too, man. I don't know. That's an even round for me. I only really score even rounds if it's a close round and both guys knocked each other down.
There's 2 knockdowns. There's not much you can do. I don't like even rounds either because I feel like modern day judges never score rounds even.
Williams did land a good hook there.
Yeah.
Although he lands a good shot and then he holds Martinez when Martinez looked a little stunned for a moment.
I think he was too close to capitalize on it.
Martinez making Williams miss a lot of hooks. Comes in. Ooh, good hook by Martinez. Good up jab. The up jab by Martinez was so good. Who is it that he just jab? I mean, what's the name of that dude? I forgot his name. he was known for having this European guy that he had a great jab. He was
Murray?
promoted by Gary Shaw.
Murray?
No, not Murray. Before that,
Oh God,
he was a guy from 154 pounds. I forgot the name.
beat a lot of.
Martinez is punishing Williams here. The Punisher is getting punished. I think Williams is wondering. Ooh, good uppercut by Williams. Good hook by Martinez. Right hand by Williams. They exchange shots.
Dude, this fight is making me miss both of these guys, honestly.
Yep.
We don't see this kind of action.
Oh, Sinzurek. What was the guy's name?
Zinzurek?
Is that him?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he did come up from 154, but he wasn't British. He was
I said European.
Yeah, Eastern European. You're right.
Yeah. Was that him though? Did I got the name right?
I'm trying to remember. I mean, what was
Williams leaning in against him and good, very good.
Ooh, nice.
Left hands by Williams. Williams landed 2 good left hands there. Look, Williams hit us upstairs. Martinez goes downstairs. This shit's crazy. Every time Martinez lands a good jab to the body, Williams hits him with a. Ooh, another left by Williams.
Yeah,
both guys are suckers for left hands in this fight.
I think Martinez tried to tie up too much in that round. I got to give that one to Williams.
Williams, although, whoa. Look at that. I got this fight so far 39-38 for Martinez. That was a close round, though.
You scored that one for Martinez?
Williams.
Oh, yeah. I had it from Williams also.
So I got it right now. That's how I have it.
I have 2 in a row for Williams. Why does your app have Arturo Gatti as like the icon?
That's just the way it is. I can't change it. I'm all right with it.
Oh, was that a headbutt?
Yeah.
I think that's a cut from a headbutt, but who knows what they ruled it. I can't hear what they're saying.
Yeah, headbutt. Ooh, Williams sneaks in with a hook there. Martinez making a miss, but he did get a hook in.
God, I wish Williams was still fighting, man.
Look at Martinez give Williams like a. Williams was such a pain in the ass to fight, man, because he wasn't going to stop, you know?
Hell no. I mean, he was problems for anybody. And, like, Martinez, no one wanted to fight him either. This was like, I remember now, like, this was the fight. Nobody wanted to fight either of these guys, so they just fought each other.
Jab to the body by Martinez. More like taps, though. Love taps to the body. Jab to the body. People forget, man. Williams, I mean, he had fights where he threw close to 1,000 punches.
That's insane.
That is insane. Featherweights don't throw that much, do they?
I mean, they do, but I mean,
not that often.
Middleweights don't.
Yeah, welterweights don't. Middleweights don't. Although him throwing a lot, that's what makes this fight so great, because Martinez wants you to attack.
Ooh,
Williams wants to attack.
Nice right hand and a hook before it. Nice right hand or left foot by Williams.
Good rights by Martinez there.
Good hooks. Yeah.
Left by Martinez. Martinez goes to the body and Williams upstairs. They exchange shots.
Man, this is a good round.
I think Martinez is trying to, what do I have to do to get this guy, to stop right now? Making Williams missiles. I mean, if Williams, he's having success without the jab. Terrible jab. I hate that jab. He did land the overhand left there.
Yep.
Guess he just used it as a rangefinder, you know.
Martinez still hasn't found that punch. That's the kryptonite yet.
I got this round kind of close. So Martinez landed to the left or right, and Williams to the right of his own.
I think Martinez just landed the first overhand left of the fight, but we'll have to see.
Whoa. All right, that's kind of crazy. So far, I got this round for Martinez, but
wow,
close round.
Very close. We'll have to see how that.
The ref's like, all right, guys, stop. This is not an MMA fight.
Stop the shenanigans.
We got that round for Martinez just barely, but I got it for Martinez.
That's a tough one for me. I'll give it to Martinez, too.
49-47 on my card. It's a close fight on my card. Look at those nice shots by Martinez. That body shot, and then Williams comes back. Look at that.
Ooh, double hook.
Unbelievable. That was more of an elbow by Martinez before he landed the right hand.
This was such a good fight. It's amazing.
It's such a shame that Williams never had that jab.
Yeah, but, I mean, I feel like he could have if he had someone to really work on it with him. I'm not sure about his trainer.
If he had a jab, 90% of guys would never even give him trouble.
Close, right?
Yeah. I mean, some very good fighters would have given him a good fight, obviously, but just for default, it's 90% of fighters, just with a jab alone.
What do you think of right-handed guys' chances of beating him? Because I never saw a right-handed guy beat him.
Yeah, you're right. Would have been interesting to see Mayweather. Good.
That's what
Martinez,
I always
by
thought.
the way, it's just his jab is just a lot more snapping. I think there's a headbutt there. Accidental head clash. Martinez will not cut though. Good. Finally lands a double jab there to make Jack Lowe proud. Paul Williams. He landed a double jab, and very good left hand by Williams. Williams missed, and Martinez missed with his jabs. Williams going to the body. I don't know if that's smart because he's so tall, and he got countered upstairs. See? The jab to the body by Williams is not working out for him.
The body work with Williams would work against right-handed guys, but with that overhand left, it was just too easy to counter him with that tall stature.
It's funny, man. Like when they exchange, you just hear ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta. Martinez holding a little too much here. I think he's Martinez was known for taking those 2-3 rounds off in the middle of fights. Both guys exchanging jabs, and Martinez got clocked there. He missed his shot. Good round for Williams so far.
Yeah, I like this one for Williams.
Ironically, Williams' jab is winning of this round. He's actually landing the jab.
There goes Martinez.
Nothing really landed clean.
I think he's going to try to make a stand here.
Yeah, both guys throwing to the body, but I'm not really liking Williams' strategy of jabbing to the body. Ooh,
nice
good left by Williams.
I think it's a good strategy if it's to get his attention down there and then throw something.
Ooh, and Martinez comes with a left of his own. Williams comes with a hook and then throwing the jab, backing Martinez up. Did that right hand get in?
I thought so.
Good work by Williams. Some pity-pat shots there at the end.
I give that one to Williams.
Williams round. I think it's probably the most clear round he won this fight. Would you agree that's the clearest round?
I had him winning the third. It wasn't as, this was probably the most clear. Maybe the fourth. This one or the fourth. I have it.
Well, I gave the fourth to Martinez, so.
Okay, then this one was the clearest. I have it 57 to 56.
For who?
For Williams.
Okay. Martinez with that, with the Gatorade bottles there. I don't think bottles that aren't clear are approved. Not in Vegas.
I can't remember which fight it was, but someone was drinking Pedialyte in a fight, and I was like, "What's that? What's that?" And then people were like, "They can have that," but I don't think it is. I think you can have only water.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think the bottles need to be clear. That's probably a post Panama Lewis decision.
Mr. Doc says Williams heard me talking shit about his jab, and that's why he stepped it up in the sixth with a jab. Paul Williams' brace is like sticking out of the trunks.
Yeah, his pants.
That's a pet peeve of mine when the braces are hanging out like that.
Do you remember when Roger?
Come on, Rev, lift those trunks. Holy shit.
You remember when Pernell Whitaker pulled Roger Mayweather's trunks down? That was hilarious.
No, what? He did that? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a funny moment in that
Did
fight.
he get a point taken away?
No, but Roger Mayweather's trunks look like Paul Williams right now, and Whitaker just kind of pulled him down.
Good work by both guys so far. There we go, finally. Both guys exchanged there.
Martinez getting the best of that, I thought.
Yeah, he is. But although Williams got the best of it before that one, I don't know about this purple cutter thing, but
yeah, you don't see too many guys fighting in purple.
Yeah. Punisher Williams, he definitely tried to live up to his name.
He was just awesome to watch, man. Even in his losses, like,
yeah.
What a fun guy to watch. Always brought the offense.
You know, he did a lot of things great and he did a lot of things terrible, but ooh, good hook by Williams. Very good hook by Williams again. Williams landing that jab here. I still don't like how he leans down when he jabs, but Martinez gets double jab there.
Yeah, I really think Stewart would have been a great trainer for him. For that
this is a Paul Williams round, in my opinion. Ooh, good. Right hand by Martinez there.
And they're all pretty close, but I think Williams is edging this one, definitely. Yeah, I got to give that one to Williams.
I think this round was competitive, but I do feel it was a clear Williams round. I got it tied on my scorecard after 7 rounds, I'm sorry. 67-67.
I don't know if I'm not adding up something right, but I got it 67-55 or 65s.
Sounds about right.
I got Williams by 2 rounds, in other words, right now. 67.
Somebody put Morales was getting Gatorade against Maidana. Is that true? Holy shit.
Somebody was getting Pedialyte in a fight, and I was like, what the hell is this?
I don't know why they're allowing these bottles. These just could have put anything in there, like between rounds. This is a fight that should have been a sold-out arena. Oh, my scorecard's up. All right.
Yeah. Letterman has it 1 point off for me.
Good left by Martinez. Great fight. Great fight so far. Who would have known in the middle of this fight, like, oh, this guy's going to be the reigning middleweight champion for a couple of years, you know?
I had no idea. I thought Pavlik could have beat him, but I think Pavlik was his own worst enemy.
Both guys missing shots here. All right, let's see if Sergio can pick it up here. I feel he has to. Good jabs, good straights to the body by Martinez. Jab to the body by Martinez. No, actually that was that was actually a right, yeah.
Right hook to the body there. Nice straight left.
Good body work by Martinez, although I don't know if anybody told Martinez or not, but judges rarely give credit for that.
I think he needed to slow this guy down because he was just too much of an offensive juggernaut.
And Martinez comes in with a shot, but Williams retaliates. The left of Martinez, he's targeting it there to the body. Missed. Made Williams miss, though. Jab by Williams. Williams doubling up the jab, and he's landing the second jab. Good jab by Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I still hate the jab, though. Ooh, hook by Martinez. And a left by Williams.
Oh.
Look how Martinez postured there.
I don't know, man. He landed a punch right there. That could have been called a knockdown.
Think so?
Yeah.
Hopefully they show a replay, but good body work by Martinez. Good hook by Martinez. Williamson, a hook of his own. Holy shit, this was a good fight.
Amazing.
Short right by Williams. A big hook in the left, and he missed the next hook.
Now he's backing Williams up.
Yeah, I think he needed this round because he was
turned the tide.
He was losing a lot of rounds there. He needed this.
It takes a lot to back up an offensive juggernaut like that.
Good round by Martinez.
It's almost like when Leonard backed up Hagler. Like,
yeah.
You got to give him the round.
Well, I got Martinez up by 1 point.
I have, let's see.
So Doc agrees. Great fight. I agree, guys. For those watching, make sure you thumbs up the video. Support the channel. And this is how DStyle has the scorecard so far.
We have it exactly opposite. I have the same score the other way.
Close fight.
I think the difference is round 4.
Yeah. Close round. And boom. Williams had the right idea with that uppercut. You see that? He should have thrown a hook instead of the uppercut. He thought Martinez was going to duck low.
I remember this uppercut that Williams threw, I think, against Winky Wright. Didn't they fight?
Yeah, they did.
He threw this uppercut that went around all the way around Winky's arms and still hit him. It was pretty crazy. Great uppercut.
Both guys exchange. They had a lot of exchanges in this fight.
Oh, yeah.
Doc has a 4-3-1 for Williams. Close fight.
I think he's got the same score I have.
Yep.
But I don't think it's going to get any better for Williams.
Letterman gave the first round to Martinez. I still disagree with that.
I don't see how you can do that. I mean, to me, that if there ever wasn't,
I feel like you're taking away from the guys. It was too close of a round, and they both got knocked down. So,
if there ever was an even round, and which I hate scoring, and I know you do too, that was an even round.
All right. Williams landed a left to the back of the ear, Martinez. Those are dangerous shots. Martinez using his jab again.
There's the Williams.
Short hook by Williams, and Martinez goes to the body. They exchange upstairs. They exchange jabs. Williams missing some jabs there. Missing. Martinez so confidently backing up with his hands down, making.
I know. It boggles my mind, dude. It goes against everything that you're supposed to do, especially with a guy with that kind of reach.
Yeah. Good hook. Martinez misses the second hook. The camera panned away right when Williams threw that hook. I don't know where it landed. Hooks by Williams. Martinez with some inside jabs. Another jab.
Wow.
Jabs. 3 jabs by Williams. Williams is like, shut up, DStyle. I do have a jab. They exchange hooks.
I don't think he had a horrible jab. I just think it could have been a lot better. It's not a Tommy Hearns jab.
We could say that again.
Nice hook.
Such a close round.
One thing you got to say about Martinez is he probably has the best footwork of any middleweight in 10, 15 years.
Williams. I'm going to give this round to Williams, but it's a freaking close round.
Yeah, I think that one can go either way. I'll concur and give it to Williams.
Very close round. I got it tied so far, 86-86. And Mr. Doc gave that round to Martinez. Close round.
Uh-oh. Now Mr. Doc and I are out of sync.
We all got 3 different scorecards, I think.
Yeah. I've got it 87-85 right now. I got Williams with 2 points.
All right, so Doc has it 4-4-1. So I guess me and Doc have the same card right now.
Yeah, with just 1 round flip, this 9th. And he had, I think, the 4th.
Yeah.
But I'll let him tell you.
Somebody else thought Martinez edged the round?
Very close one.
Letterman gave it to Williams.
Yeah.
Well, let's see here. Jab to the body. Jab upstairs by Williams. Martinez missed that to the body, and I don't think that left landed. Ooh, good hook by Martinez. Martinez working on the inside when Williams is working, when holding, that is. Ooh, what a hook. That was the left hand of Martinez, but he threw it like a hook.
Nice. Yeah, it's a classic example of giving up your height. And this is what people mean when they say giving up your height, because when you get that close and you're the taller man, the guy on the bottom has your body and he can hit you. So that's why when you're as tall as Williams, people always
both guys missed there.
You not to give up your height.
Both guys with their little pity-pat shots in sight now. Jab to the body by Martinez. Jab to the body by Martinez. Williams is landing some jabs upstairs. You got to give him credit for that. I'll agree that it's not a horrible jab, but I still hate the jab.
It's not as good as it should have been.
Martinez got a good hook there right now, making Williams miss some there.
It's almost
when Martinez makes a miss and it makes him pay, those are the rounds that Martinez wins, in my opinion.
Especially with his hands.
Jab to the body. What a left hand by Martinez, and he's landing jabs to the body, making Williams miss. Short hooks by Williams. Williams did land a glancing left there. And Martinez is landing lefts too, but Jim Lamley is only screaming when Martinez lands. He doesn't scream when Williams lands.
He only cries when Williams lands.
Jeez.
Williams.
Like, left hand by Williams and a left by Martinez. Like, I'm just like, jeez, bro. Are you trying to be persuasive? All right, good inside body work there by Williams. Arm punches, but he's still working. I think that straight by Williams landed. Williams did pretty good in the last 40 seconds or so, but overall I give that round to Martinez.
I agree. He gave up his height way too much in that round for my taste.
All right, let's see here. I got a 96 and 95 on my scorecard.
We're back in reverse again. I got a 96.
Martinez got close on your scorecard. Right. It seems like Martinez has been playing catch up on your scorecard.
Yeah, he won this round.
Look at that shot. I remember that shot.
And the 8th.
I remember that shot right there. Great lefts by.
Finally discovering the overhand left would land every single time.
Yeah, and he took it to the second fight. Whoa, definitely. I got the scorecard covering half the screen. My bad, guys. And Letterman has an even on his card. Close fight.
Well, he did a disservice to everyone with that first round score he had.
Doc has it close. Someone gave the 10th round to Martinez. Great fight. All right, let's see. Williams just missing that left. Martinez making a miss by inches. Williams, trying to work. Good left by Williams.
He's always trying to work.
Martinez caught him with the left and a hook, and Williams came back with same combination of his own. This is a close round. I'm favoring Williams so far. Williams, Martinez. Good hook by Martinez. In the left, another left.
Williams isn't throwing enough jabs so far in this round.
Yeah, he's just slugging it out with Martinez. Martinez with a big left. Williams was control. I felt winning the round. Now I got it kind of even.
The tide is turning.
Now let's see. And I don't know what that's about. The dude's tired. He tried to get a nice
little rest. He moves so much. You can't blame him for resting.
And Martinez both guys getting some body shots inside. Martinez with a short hook upstairs and nothing major. Short hook and another left by Martinez. Another left. Both guys exchange.
Yeah. There's a good right hook in there by Williams.
Martinez got a jab in, and Williams came back upstairs with a right of his own. What a fight. Martinez with a short jab inside. Another left by Sergio.
Great round.
Yeah. Martinez. And then another lefter, but I'm going to give this round to Martinez. Close round. Really close round.
Damn. I don't know, man. That was so close.
It was.
I guess that last shot, I'll give it to Martinez, but I
It
don't
was
know.
really, really
I'm
close.
putting an asterisk by that one as a
If CompuBox is correct, it was close. Look at that. Williams threw almost 100 punches in the 11th round.
Now I have it even. Basically, whoever on my scorecard, whoever wins the last round wins.
I agree with Doc's assessment. Williams is doing a good job of being either too close or too far.
It's a story of his career.
But in a weird way, that's why fans loved him, you know?
I mean, he was so exciting. Who else brings this much offense?
Now,
Like,
go watch his first 6 rounds against Margarito. I mean, he was putting on a masterpiece.
hell yeah.
And then he decided he wanted to slug it out. Like, I don't know if he got bored or something. Ooh, good shots landed by Williams.
No. All right. Let's see what happens here.
And Emmanuel Stewart said he has it even going to the 12.
Oh, so he and I concur then.
Martinez with a hit after when the ref was separating them. Not a good deal. Short hook by Martinez, and Williams working on the inside. Martinez just barely got him with the left there.
He's coming in with his head. He's coming in with his head and trying to bring his head up under a little bit.
Ooh, good shot by Williams. Snapped Martinez's head back. Right hand by Martinez, although, okay, calm down, Lamley. Hard right hand!
Nice job by Williams. That wasn't a knockdown? I don't know.
I'll tell you what, earlier it could have been a knockdown when Williams went down. So I guess they break even. Good work by Martinez there, but break it up. Martinez is tired, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's dropping his head a lot in this round, and he's coming
good
in
straight by Martinez to the body. I think Martinez is in amazement that this has been getting hit to the body. Ooh, great shots by Williams. Nice. Williams has landed some good hooks and lefts. Jab by Martinez. Left by Martinez. Another left by Martinez. Are you kidding me? Come on, ref. Let him fight. The ref will break him up way too quick, especially when they're still throwing punches in the inside.
Oh, I don't think this guy did such a bad job.
I don't know. I'm not saying he did a bad job. I just feel that he could have let him fight a little more on the inside. Martinez has done a good job in the second half of this. This is a tough round to score. Damn. And Martinez with jab, 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 and a hook by Martinez. Both guys working on the inside. Tough round to score. I'm going to give the 12 to Williams.
Me too. So I got him winning by a point.
I got Martinez winning by a point.
Do you?
114. Yeah.
Huh. How funny.
That could have gone to Martinez, but it was close.
If you flipped the 11th, what would you have had?
11th, although I do feel Martinez won the round, but I mean, if I were to flip that, I mean, we're looking at Williams by a point.
Wait, so you have it a draw then?
No, I have it 115, 114.
114. So if you, okay, I get it.
It's a 2-point differential whenever.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
wow.
I have it.
Look at that.
115, 114.
What round was that again? I think that was Williams. 9 or something. And 6-5-1 Martinez and Doc scorecard.
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember what my scorecard was, but I seem to recall having Williams winning in the
Oh,
original, although it was very, very close.
just wait till you hear the scorecards. The reason people were angry after is because of the scorecards. Look at the people there, man. Half of those probably didn't even know who these two guys were.
Right.
3 American judges. All right, Letterman agreed with you.
Letterman had it 1 point off from me because of that first round. I had it by 1 point for Williams.
Okay. Yeah. Majority decision. Wow. Julian Letterman had it even. Carter had it 115, 113. Kind of missed the other one, but it was wide, 118, 110.
Oh, God. Was that Adelaide Bird?
Bit Joyce or something like that.
Adelaide Bird.
I hope they put the names on the screen right now. What a wide scorecard. Wow. 119 to 110. 119 to 110.
That's Adelaide Bird again. It's got to be.
119. There you go. Let's pause it there.
Pierre Benoist.
119, 110 by Benoist. That is insane. That is inexcusable. That there's no way. Like, she only gave Martinez 1 round. That's worse than Bird.
That's got to be just someone scoring, like, who's coming forward the most in the round.
I mean,
the only explanation. Or they're in the pocket, but
even if I give every close round to Paul Williams, I still have Martinez winning 3 or 4. You know.
Absolutely.
So I don't see how this is possible.
It's not.
That is unbelievable. Like, the term or the word unbelievable is overused.
Absolutely, yeah.
But this is unbelievable.
Absolutely is too, but both of them are appropriate here.
I'll tell you what, though, it put Martinez on the map. Put him on the map.
I think so. I think in the public's eye, it did. He was already on my map, but maybe it did him a favor. And then, of course, the rematch solidified it for him, and then he went on his run as champion.
Look at this. The rematch. Now it feels like HBO. Michael Buffer is there.
Right.
Do you want to score the second fight?
We can. It's probably unnecessary, but I'm surprised to see that Al Heyman's what's that guy's name? Was behind Michael Buffer.
Yeah. The video I picked isn't the best quality.
Was one of these guys with Al Heyman?
Yeah, Paul Williams.
Oh, okay. I didn't remember that.
Martinez was over there with Lou DiBella and
right.
An Argentina manager. This is the rematch, by the way, for those that don't remember. Martinez ended up fighting Kelly Pavlik, defeating Kelly Pavlik. And he was now the lineal middleweight champion of the world, and this was for the middleweight championship right here.
I think most people were expecting another close fight.
Also, going by Ring Magazine here, but fight of the year, Martinez Williams, and knockout of the year, Martinez had knockout of the year. And Martinez was also fighter of the year 1 year. So very few fighters have done all three.
The trifecta.
It's not an official one. DStyle made it up, but for what it's worth.
It's a D-style trifecta.
Right. Fight of the year, fighter of the year, and knockout of the year. How many guys have that? Think about it.
I'd have to do a lot of research to answer that. I would think not many, though.
Yep. This is the rematch, guys. Might as well. It's a short fight, so might as well.
Why not? Throw it in there.
I like the black gloves on Williams a lot more than the purple.
Although it didn't help.
More menacing, more.
It didn't help, though.
I think he should have kept the purple. I think that's what.
In retrospect, yeah.
Apologize for the video I picked. It is what it is. Not the best quality.
It's funny though, D-Style, when I'm watching the other one, which probably was good on your end, it looked just like this.
Well, there you go. Plus, it isn't clear. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's pixelated. I don't think you can miss.
Both guys looked a lot like their first fight.
I remember at some point in this first round, he lands a big overhand left, and he's like, the light bulb goes off in his head.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I can land that?
Yeah. Really good body work there by Martinez. Williams landed some good shots upstairs, but it seems to me like Martinez you could just tell he prepared this time, and Williams came out and fought the same way.
That was his problem, though. That's why I never liked his trainer, because even after his losses, the guy would say, we're not changing anything. It's worked so many times before. Like, yeah, but you're getting fucked up now.
Somebody said this fight started the Martinez era. This in the Pavlik win.
I think the Pavlik started it, but
just cemented it, though. A lot of people started to take notice of Maravilla. It's actually Maravilla. It's the same as Marvelous, for those that don't know. I don't know if he got that nickname because of Hagler or not. Ironically, the Marvelous Maravilla /
Maravilla is more like Marvel, no? It's not Maravilloso.
Well, I mean, semantics. All right. Good shots by Martinez.
That's the overhand left. That was the first one.
Although he was more aggressive, Martinez.
Definitely.
So what happened, if it didn't happen, it makes you wonder, could he have gone to 12? Good shots landed by Martinez. Good body work, and it looks like, look at that. He pushed off the arm, and the ref is letting them fight off of the clinch now.
He's crowding him or staying way on the outside, which is.
Well, I spoke too soon, but there you go. Let's see if good shots by Williams. Good shots by Williams. Everybody forgot all the work Williams did because of what happens.
It's kind of for naught, in the end. But yeah, he did some nice work in the last 30 seconds or so there.
Martinez round.
Yeah. He had the spacing. He was either too close or too far away for most of the round.
Corners told him to get underneath and land the uppercut.
It's not a bad idea, but how about stay outside and pop the jab and keep him way far away from you? Like,
But it's not a fight in the inside. Giveaway.
Got a 2.5 inch reach advantage in either arm. I mean, yeah, it's just not his style. I guess the uppercut would be a good piece of advice.
Yeah.
That overhand left was where he went.
Martinez, he did a better job with you could tell he worked on those short punches. It's coming.
Now, if you're a Paul Williams fan, you may want to turn this off.
By the way, I couldn't believe it when it happened. Like, I got to be honest.
Me neither. I was sad because I really liked Paul Williams. I really did. Spoiler alert, I guess.
Somebody just put Martinez as a fan of Hagler. Well, there you go. Although I thought it was more of a Monsoon fan, but
I think Martinez.
Ooh, good. You see right there, he found it. The Williams being very, very careless.
He's just keeping
Good
his
uppercut
head
by Williams. Wow.
up. His head's always right there in the middle.
There we go. Good night.
Oh,
man.
his eyes are open too, if I remember correctly, which was scary.
The ref counted to 10. I forgot he counted all the way to 10. Didn't have to count.
That's unusual, you know. You don't see that very often.
You literally saw him say 9, 10, and then wave it off. Bro, that shit was over when he hit the mat. When he was looking limp, count to maybe 4 or 5, you know. If he hasn't moved, it's over, bro.
Yeah, I was sad to see that, honestly. It still makes me sad.
The crown. You remember the crown?
Yeah, the Burger King crown.
There's a doc in the chat put walk-off KO. And this here, I think Martinez realized, you know, sure, the Cinchon fight he should have won. The Williams fight was close. But I think now things are going his way.
This is his moment. You know? This is his moment. Yeah,
and then
he deserved it.
He re-signed with Lou DiBella.
That was a mistake.
He should have signed with Top Rank or Golden Boy, in my opinion, at this time. Yeah. Williams, I mean, the ref could have counted to 100. I mean,
I think he was in bad shape, man. I mean, he could have been seriously hurt there. That was a perfect shot.
By the way, you see how they brought the, you know, shout out to Doc, because right here they brought the stool to the center of the ring so they could sit him down. And look at that.
Yeah, that stool is like the biggest remedy in the world, according to boxing.
Oh.
Like, bring out the stool, sit him down.
Well, not only that, but in the Hearns Hagler fight, they carried Hearns from the middle of the ring all the way they carried him all the way to the corner.
To sit him down.
It looked like they were dragging a dead carcass. Look at that.
Yeah, those eyes open scared me, dude. I'm like, he's really hurt. They should, yeah. The eyes open.
What is the ref? Did you notice the ref was counting? Like the doctor was already like getting in the ring. A doctor jumped over the rope. Well, not literally, but.
I like the 10 count. I think it was a little unnecessary there.
You know,
but I wish we would see it more.
Paul Williams, though, helped Martinez. In fairness, I believe this. He helped Martinez really discover his lethal lefts, you know? Because he became more of a lethal puncher. What's that?
It works really well when you fight a taller guy.
Yeah, but when he was fighting these middleweights that outweighed him and everything, he was hammering them with that left. And he learned to
Yeah,
sit on his punches a little more because of this fight, I believe, because of these fights. You know,
I agree.
this guy
Yeah,
was not known as a knockout puncher. And even later in his career, he was more of a TKO guy, but still, you know.
he was a respectable puncher. I feel bad for Williams when I watch this, man. I really liked him.
Well, it's a
Great,
pretty.
exciting fighter. Gave us a lot of good thrills.
Well,
I
he
wish
still
he
came
could have.
back. I mean, he fought Lara, and
That was a horrible matchup. Come on, how do you match him against Lara after this fight? What kind of idiots
let's
were
put him
they?
in there with another lefty, with a great
Yeah,
left hand. Let's just do it.
exactly.
But you know what? It's one of Lara's most exciting fights, though.
Yeah, because he was
Williams just kept
able to
coming
do
and
his
just kept
thing,
eating.
and
Nothing.
Williams was walking into that shot all night long still.
It
And
was good
that's
to
why.
see the. It's been a while, right, since they put a fight in the boardwalk.
Yeah, it
I miss
has.
fights at the boardwalk.
Yeah, dude. Atlantic City, great fight venues out there.
I like the way it looks, like the theater look.
I actually saw a fight out there, about 7 years ago. Nothing big, but it was a great experience. I mean, I told a lot of people they're like, "Don't go to Atlantic City," but I had a good time. It was as good as Reno or Laughlin
It
or
says he started to sit more on his punches. He felt he had enough time to sit on those punches.
absolutely. Yeah. Excellent fight though. So in the end, you had it for Martinez by a point. I had it by Williams for Williams by a point. Talking about the first fight, obviously.
Yeah.
Um, but that 11th was a swing round for me. So if I had given that the other way, yeah, I'd have it your way. We had some different rounds in between. I think 4 was different. You had 4 for Martinez. I can't remember the other one. Maybe it was 9.
You have it written down, the rounds?
Yeah, I have it all written down.
Well, that's my card.
So I had round 1, 9-9. Round 2 for Martinez. Round 3 for Williams. Round 4 for Williams. Round 5 for Martinez. 6 Williams. 7 Williams. 8 Martinez. 9 Williams. 10 Martinez. 11 Martinez. And 12 for Williams.
All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah, it was fun, man. Let's do it again.
The only time I've scored a fight around 10-9 when there was 2 knockdowns was Corte De La Hoya when they knocked each other down.
Yeah, I got to check that round out.
Because I felt Corte clearly won that round, even though they both got knockdowns.
I would probably score that 9-8, but I could be wrong.
How big do you think Martinez Mayweather would have been?
Huge, man, and I really regret for Floyd that he didn't do it because he saw what Cotto was able to do. I mean,
especially after the knee was messed up.
Oh man, come on, that was his shot. I mean, can you imagine Mayweather's legacy right now if he had won the lineal middleweight championship?
Yeah.
I mean, I was screaming it at the top of my lungs. Why doesn't he take Martinez now? Because I felt like he had a really good chance. If Cotto could do it, why not?
Yeah.
He just never had the stomach for that kind of risk, man. It's too bad, though. I always thought he could probably beat Golovkin. Because I felt like Golovkin's kryptonite is speed and somebody who can move really well and counterpunch.
That palm.
Yeah. I'm sorry for Mayweather's legacy that he didn't take
Timber
or Golovkin.
That was just Night quill treatment right there.
Perfect shot. Perfect shot.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna wrap this up. You got anything?
Final thought for me is just I really miss Paul Williams, and I really loved watching him fight. He definitely had a lot of imperfections, but I still miss watching him because he was so exciting. And thanks for having me on. I always appreciate it.
Well, there you go. And shout out to the guys in the chat. Shout out to Doc and Joe Kick-Ass and everybody else on the chat there for giving us your scorecard there. And remember, thumbs up the video, guys. Those watching archive, let me know your scorecard, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Laters.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Peace.